Welcome to Win the Day from Back to the Bible. I'm your coach, Pastor Nat, and today we're going to talk about seeing Jesus clearly. In 1999, I had jaw surgery that dramatically changed the way I looked. After surgery, I had my jaw wired and I lost about 25 pounds in a matter of just a few weeks. I came back to school and people didn't recognize me. I went to youth group and my friend of 14 years had no idea who I was. I returned to my own people and they didn't know me. Well, Jesus experienced something similar, but far more tragic. What exactly happened? Let's continue our study of the book of John in John chapter 1, beginning in verse 9. The true light, which gives light to everyone, was coming into the world. He was in the world, and the world was made through him. Yet the world did not know him. He came to his own, and his own people did not receive him. But to all who did receive him, who believed in his name, he gave the right to become children of God, who were born not of blood, nor of the will of the flesh, nor of the will of man, but of God. Jesus Christ is God and always has been God. And 2,000 years ago, he took on flesh and became the God-man. John here says God created the world that he entered, but the world did not recognize him. They did not know him. Jesus came to his own people, but they did not receive him. I want you to think about what John just said. Jesus' thumbprint is everywhere in creation, but the world looked right past him. God's chosen people were promised a Messiah, a Savior. There are 353 prophecies about this Messiah, where he would be born, the circumstances around his birth. All the arrows pointed to Jesus. But his very people, who were expecting him, instead rejected him. They did not know him like my friends did not know me when I came back. But what's amazing is in verse 12. It says, those who did receive him and believed in his name became children of God. One of the mistakes people make is to think that all people are God's children. They're not. Yes, he is the author of their life. But only those who receive and believe in Jesus Christ can be called his children and receive the benefits of that relationship. And in another scandalous pen stroke, John begins to lay out the gospel. It's not our will or our power that we become God's children. It is purely by the gift of God. It's God's choice. It's God's doing. What a gift! But many people miss it, and many people reject it. Remember what your life was like before Christ, and celebrate what it is like after Christ. And if you have never accepted that gift from God, I challenge you to do so. When you follow Christ and you receive his gift, your life will be forever changed. That is an offer you cannot refuse. So don't miss him. See him and receive him. When you do this, friend, you will win the day.